Hello, welcome to game 4 against DVD. This kingdom, we have some draw. Journeyman, Crossroads will draw. We have Trashing from the Goat, from the Spice Merchant, from the Catapult. It looks like Charm will be critical here. There are 3 2 costs. You're happy to get any of them, I feel. And 2 5 costs, 3 5 costs. Well, Duchy, if you count that as well, 4 of them. Charm, Lands, Journeyman. Again, you're happy with all of those. Even fours, Spice Merchant or Necromancer Mill or something. So Charm looks to be very important here. You can gain all those similarly cost cards. Now, how do we build up into something that plays a lot of charms? Well, it involves draw, obviously, with the Journeyman, probably Native Village or Crossroads as the action. I didn't mention, I will now, the Distant Lands is an important feature of this kingdom. Distant Lands is an incredible Alt VP card because it gives you the points and it gets out of your deck. So you could build up, take your time. I love the card because I love the build. So I can get lots of points without affecting my deck quality too much with distant lands in a kingdom. And is also a crucial point for the charm as well. So Spice Merchant to help me trash more quickly. Could be Catapult here, but I decided to go for the Pixie. I saw last time how DVD used their Pixie, and he said, you know what, I could get lucky too. I could get some nice Pixie reveals, big Pixie, what is it, boons. The DVD opens with yeah, Spice Merchant and Pixie of their own. They got on second Pixie here. I play my Pixie. Look at that boon. Ordinarily, I don't take this boon, but getting a gold is good. Why is getting a gold good? Helps me get to Canal, helps me get to Charm. I probably would have ended up buying a mill or a silver to get to 5. Now I don't have to because the Pixie that I bought converted itself into a gold. Thank you, Pixie. And we get to trash, trigger, shuffle. Could not ask for a better turn 3, I feel. Alright, so here's another good boon, which is accepted by DVD. Gets up to 5. Could be Charm. Could be 2 things, Pixie or Pixie, something like that. They're up for Pixie and Bonfire. After the game, they told me that Bonfire was not good for them. They trashed too much of their money out, of their deck. See, I also knew that would happen to my deck, which is another reason why the gold was so important. Goat trashes an estate 4. Again, look, I don't need to get the mill because I have the gold, so I could get something more attractive, like a Pixie. Necromancer crossed my mind, but nah, that's garbage. Not Bonfire because I have enough trashing. I go for another Pixie. Let me fish in the boons pile. You never know what you get. 3 for them is a silver. You see, they need to replenish their treasure supply there. Goat gets rid of my last estate, and I get money for a charm. Alright, so now we are charming through. They get to trash if they want. They opt not to. 3 again for them. Not great. Get some mill. I could trash here, and actually I will trash here. I don't have to. The reason why I trash here is because I also want to trash a couple with the goat and buy canal. I could just buy canal without trashing with the goat, but I want to trash. Trashing is important. Now that I have the charm, start to get to that more quickly. So I get rid of the Pixie here. Not for full value, but some value. I think sufficient value. Get the canal. Great. Things are cheap for me now. Wisp is a great boon to turn up there for them. Spice Merchant comes out. And here I think they finally get up to 5. Yeah, they get up to 5 for their first charm. So that first goal, that early goal for me really helped me. Look at the difference in the decks at this point. Trashing is about the same, but I have a gold, I have a charm, and I have a canal to just their charm at this point. They have a mill as well, but that's not particularly impactful, I think. All right, we get to the end of the deck here. Great news. Goat will continue to trash. Just have to make sure I don't want the copper for any gaining purposes here. 5 is going to be another charm. Definitely we need more charms. And a distant lands. I could probably set that aside straight away here. And I get the good draw to be able to do that. This will be the Spice Merchant's last play. So DVD gets their charm down, buys another charm. No more coppers with the Spice Merchant. The distant land goes on the mat. Minimal inconvenience to the deck. And because of the canal, look, I could gain 3/5 costs if I want here. I don't think I want 3/5 costs at this point. I do want 2 of them though. I will take more lands and a journeyman at this point. We need to draw. And a crossroads can draw, may draw. I prefer that instead of the native village because I am going after those distant lands rather heavily at this point. 2 silvers for DVD of the Pixie. And here's going to be a couple charms. They go for Journeyman Charm and a Crossroads, similar to me. I don't see my Crossroads here, but I am able to see the deck. We say goodbye to the Spice Merchant. You did very well. And we are going to make a similar play to last turn where we gain a couple 5s and a village of some sort. So Charm and Distant Lands. No village this time, a Pixie instead. I feel like that should have been a native village in retrospect. DVD draws a lot of their deck, gets a charm, gets a second charm. Let's see what the play is here. I think they go for Canal now. Yeah, they go for Canal now. Get a mill and a Pixie. So we are holding our lead very nicely. This is nonsense. You see, this is why I don't like Pixie. Too much variance. And this with the Canal, you know what I could do with this? My word. This is 2 more distant lands. In a heartbeat, we trash that. I just have to make sure, that I was not dreaming. This kind of thing would happen to me. So yeah, we take the distant lands. And I could even play this journeyman, even though it's dead. Skip past the crossroads. Obviously, we don't want to draw that. We want to find our charms. Even though it's dead, it still finds quite a bit of treasure. So I could gain more 5 costs, another distant lands, and another journeyman. And this time we get another village. Another crossroads. I know the second one doesn't give me actions, but just for some consistency purposes. Alright, charm gains the last of the distant lands and another charm for DVD. But we are looking real good coming down to the end game here. 3 pixies and 3 charms are left. We have a points lead. So we have to keep our eyes open for pile out opportunities. We do see the crossroads with the journeyman. We want to skip the other crossroad. That is a bad card to draw. And I would like to draw my distant lands to start putting them down on the mat. So 2 go down on the mat. We still have a couple charms left. I don't think the pile out is possible here. But I will be able to gain some cards. This will be some native villages. I believe Pixie into native village and another native village. Find a native village with a journeyman. That is great news for me. Over to DVD. I think they're able to I actually can't remember. I don't know why. I'm trying to fill the time by saying things. I have no idea what they're capable of. Dead draw, journeyman, a bit unfortunate for them. Up to 8, even more if they want with the charms. I think yeah, they have to go for province. They do go for province, a mill, and another crossroads, but think it's a bit too late for them. Well, okay. From this board state, looks like I also will have to go for province, right? But watch this. Just watch what happens here. All right, everything as usual. You play your villages, you play your draw cards. You want to draw everything here, but look at this. Look at this nonsense. Twice in the game after Canal, and that just makes the pile out so much easier. Maybe I already had it without this, but this is just, adding insult to injury at this point. How can you just gain 2 charms? Anyways, We cheese out a win here with the Pixie. The gold early was good, and then this just made the ending straightforward. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.